Hi, this is Talk Too Much. We're a pop culture podcast where we discuss our endless hyperfixations. I'm Julianne,
And I'm Jessica.
and today we are talking about our two hyperfixations of the week. Mine is Heated Rivalry,
And mine is Pride and Prejudice, the 1995 version.
specifically that one.
Specifically that one.
It's actually kind of amazing. We were just talking about it earlier, how it wasn't even intentional, but both of our hyperfixations are romances. They are book to TV adaptations. They're both about like pining and slow burn and yearning.
Yeah. It's kind of spooky that we both picked these things at random.
It's fully the universe taking charge. But yeah, that's what we'll be talking about today. But before we do, we just want to catch up with what's going on in pop culture lately.
Yeah.
And where we left off last recording, we were excited about Marty Supreme, and
Mhm.
we're happy to report we finally watched it.
We have both seen it. Very exciting, very exciting.
I've seen it twice already.
Yes. I was ill and I was unable to go, so then I was like, "Oh, well, Julianne will go again. It's fine."
I'll go as many times as everybody else wants to see it,
Yeah.
honestly. But I do have to limit myself because there's so many other movies to see.
I know. I know.
Mhm. I fucking loved it,
Mm.
but I was surprised at, like, basically the plot and, like, where it sorta twisted into because it's sold as one thing,
Yeah.
but then it becomes another.
Yeah, totally. I liked it. I didn't love it. I haven't really loved any of the Safdie's movies, though, that I've seen. I think upon reflection, I actually think I like Smashing Machine more, which
Really?
is crazy. I just felt like Marty Supreme, while, like, I think all the performances were so incredible, obviously Timmy was amazing. I just
Yeah.
think, like, it was too long. I'm bored.
It
I
was
was a li I
very
was
long.
bored at different parts. So I was just kind of like, I can't give a movie 5 stars if I'm a little bored. I got 4 stars though. I did like it. It was good.
There was no need for it to be 2.5 hours. I completely
No.
agree with you. There is moments in it that do kinda lull,
Mhm,
but, like,
mhm.
for me, I was enjoying it.
Yes, of
I'm
course.
obviously biased
Yeah.
because he's basically in every single scene.
Yes. Basically.
Yeah. So, I got 2.5 hours of my favorite person and actor, so
Mhm.
what am I gonna do, complain?
What am I gonna do? Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5, which is
Mhm.
pretty high. I thought it was
Yeah.
really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, like, well made. I love that it was on film, but, like, am I ever gonna rewatch it? Probably not.
But that you're not even a rewatcher anyways. I'm a
No, I'm
chronic
really not.
rewatcher. No, you're not, so it's fine. I'll rewatch it enough for the both of us.
Exactly.
Yeah, Timmy was so, so good in it. Odessa was
Was.
amazing,
Yes.
as
Gwyneth
Rachel.
Paltrow
Oh my
was
god.
amazing. I was surprised at how good she was. I was, like, really into all of her clothes. She was
Same here.
fantastic.
I
Yeah.
usually ignore that woman, but seriously, she really
I
pulled
know.
it off in this one. I thought
Yeah,
she
she
was a really good
did.
addition. Tyler, the
Yes.
creator, Tyler Okonoma, I
Amazing.
should say.
Mhm.
He was really good in it. Not enough screen time for him, in my opinion,
I agree.
but hey, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Not our movie. We didn't make it.
Not our movie. I didn't make it. Who else was really good? Oh my god, Kevin O'Leary even.
Kevin O'Leary! I know. Yeah, I saw it, like, as you mentioned, and I had also seen on Letterboxd, like, people complaining about him. I'm like, "What do you want from him? He's playing himself." Like, what?
Exactly, and then I read, like, an interview that like, Josh Safdie, the director, he specifically reached out to Kevin and was like, "I need a real asshole to play this
Yes.
role." Like, he
Yes.
wanted an authentic portrayal
He
of an
wanted a
asshole.
shark. He got a shark.
Exactly. What more do you
Yeah.
want? So, I don't think there's actually anyone else that could have played it better. Who else was in it? Fran Drescher as Timmy's
Mhm.
mom. She was
Mhm.
great.
Mhm.
Um, and just, like, a ton of, like, really cool like, the casting all around, incredible.
Yeah, I agree.
Mhm. Costume design, the
Yeah.
score, oh my god, I've been listening
Yeah.
to the score on loop lately. It's so, so good. It's so, like, 80s synthy, electronic. It's really, really good.
Yeah, totally your vibe, for sure.
Yeah.
The whole movie was, like, totally your vibe. I was like, "Of course she likes this." Like, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. I was sold from, like, the moment the sperm credits
I
started, I
know.
was like, "Okay, here we go." The sperm traveling to the sounds of Forever Young.
Oh my
Like,
god, that was so funny.
I'm locked in. Yeah, it was funny because like, I saw it the first time with my mom, and we went to Fifth Ave, and it's a smaller theater, and
Mhm.
the crowd that usually goes there, they tend to, skew a little older, and so
Mhm.
that was one experience, and then it was,
Mhm.
like, interesting hearing comments from people in the bathroom talking about it
Right. Mhm.
because I don't think they really knew what they were signing up for.
Yeah, they just go to all the movies, I think.
They
Re
literally don't care,
retirees, yeah, going to the
they
cinema.
have the time. Exactly. And there was one lady that was like, "It was really weird, but I think I
Yeah.
liked it."
Yeah, that's good.
And then we saw it in 70 millimeter, which I gotta
Mhm.
be honest, I didn't really notice a difference,
Me neither.
but, we saw it, like, like the 5th row, so we were really close to the screen,
Mhm.
so that was kinda nice, got a big face huge.
Big face, huge, lot of Timmy. A lot of Timmy action.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so, so good. So award season has finally begun, and Timmy won a Critics' Choice.
Oh my god, so thrilling. His speech was so cute.
It was so sweet. It was
Yeah.
so, like, off the cuff from the heart.
Yeah. Yeah. It was really exciting, and I guess we'll see what happens. What's the next one that's coming? Is it Gold Globes?
The Globes. Yeah,
Yeah, so I guess we'll see. Because I remember last year, like, Adrian Brody for The Brutalist, like, swept every single one, except for the one that Timmy won,
I
the
know,
random one that he won. So I'm
I
just like, well,
know.
if he keeps winning, then maybe he's gonna win the Oscar. Guess we're gonna see.
We
I
gonna
don't know.
see.
I don't
And then I
know.
saw today he got nominated for an actor award, which is like the SAG Awards. They've
Right.
changed the name.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I assume he's gonna be nominated for every award
I think
possible,
so.
and,
I think so.
I mean, we're off to a good start.
That's very exciting. And
Mhm.
the more exciting thing for me is the red carpet, the fashion. That's
Ugh.
the thi honestly, while the Oscars, it's, like, exciting to see who wins Best Picture because I love movies, but, like, the red carpet is really what I'm here for the whole time.
It's the fashion, come on.
The
It's the
fashion.
excitement of the next morning at work, scrolling
Yes.
through all the photos and trying to
Yes.
figure out which designer, all that. I love it.
Me on Vogue.com just looking at hundreds of people in dresses and suits. I'm just like, "This is what life is about." Which looks did you like? Do you have any front runners of the best looks?
I have a top 3, so
Yeah.
and they are ranked. First, I will do an honorable mention. The, comedians Meg Stelter and Paul
Oh,
W.
yes.
Downs from Hacks dressing up as
Yeah.
Timmy and Kylie in that orange chrome hearts.
So funny. I love to see it.
What I
So
loved
accurate.
so accurate, like, down to every single accessory. Like, he's got the purse, she's got the
Yeah.
necklaces. It's
Yeah.
in the details.
Yeah.
It's also in her, like, quintessential Kylie pout that she's got going on for all the photos and the nails and
Mhm.
everything. I love it, but, basically what I wanted to say on it is what was even better than the outfits was the full commitment to the bit on the red
Yeah.
carpet. I don't know if
Yeah.
you've seen the videos, but when people are asking about them and they're just, like, pretending like, "Oh, we had no idea that someone else wore this."
I love it. I love to see
It
it.
was I love a good bit. I love a commitment to a bit. We talk about this so much, like,
Yes.
oh, it's my favorite thing in the world.
Mhm.
Like, the world is so serious, and when people
Yeah.
can be
Let's be
funny like that,
silly. Yeah.
let's be silly.
So
Okay,
funny.
so that's
Mhm.
an honorable mention.
Mhm.
Couldn't not mention it. Okay.
Mhm.
So Jacob Elordi, he's my number 3. I thought he was
Ooh.
really well dressed.
Yes.
He was in like a full black Bottega Veneta suit, and then he
With the
had these really
sunglasses?
it's the sunglasses. It
Yeah.
ties it all together.
It's the styling. He's styled by Wendy and Nicole, which is, like, this girl duo. They do a lot of men's styling. They also do Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen also looked good on the carpet,
He's
so
been looking really good lately, so that's
Yee.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had these really cool shoes. They're like sort of like a quilted leather, patent leather shoe. I don't know. I saw them and I was like, "Ooh, I want those."
Yeah.
Really, really cool.
And it's, like,
And
the
then
mustache and the hair. He's given, like, Tom Selleck, Burt Reynolds vibes, and we all know I'm
yes.
very into that, so I'm just like, "Oh, great. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Love to see
Mhm.
it."
I love to see it. Yeah, so he's my
Mhm.
number 3. My number 2 is Elle Fanning.
Mhm.
She was in Ralph Lauren. It was an archival, and it's a champagne sorta tone dress, and what I
Yeah.
love about it the most is just, like, how simple it is. I feel
Yeah.
like that was, like, a running theme with a lot of the like, especially the dresses that I was seeing
Mhm.
on when I was scrolling through, so much of, like, classic, simple, done
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
And when it's done
totally.
well, oh my god, it's show-stopping to me. But yeah,
Yeah.
I love the way that her hair is just, like, very naturally done, and then, like, the draping and everything.
Yeah, the plunging looks great on her. Yeah.
Looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Love that one, and then my number 1 is Leighton Meester in Carolina
Wow.
Herrera. It's that
Wow.
lilac. It just
Wow.
it's the
Interesting.
color. I know.
Yeah. I mean, she looked
And
great, and her and Adam together on the carpet looked great. I didn't write down who he was wearing, but, like, they looked great as a couple.
he looked really good too.
Yeah.
Did you see the
No.
cute little moment where Ariana saw Leighton and
Oh,
he was like,
yes.
"Oh,
Yeah.
hi, I love you."
Yeah, that was so sweet.
Yeah, those are my top 3.
So I have 2 honorable mentions, Jacob as well, because I love men's fashion, but, like, I can never be, like, super wowed unless it's Coleman Domingo, honestly. Like, he looks
Yeah,
good, but, like, that's about it. And then I
yep.
also have as an honorable mention, how do you say her name?
Just try it.
Renate Rensviv?
It's
The
better
girl
than I could
from
try.
Sentimental Value. She's wearing the row. I just love like, that's something I would wear. Just, like, a simple black dress. She looks chic, she looks
Mhm.
effortless, she looks amazing. Number 3 is I got Chase Infinity in Louis Vuitton. Did you see? Oh my god.
I wasn't
It's like
sure about it, but it's good. Yeah,
it's good. It's like a two-piece in this, like, I don't even know, yellowy, beigey, like, very
yeah.
light but not yellow, but not
No,
beige
it's
color,
in the middle.
and it's, like she's got, like, a form-fitting skirt that flares out, and then she's got this, like, upper piece thing that's just draped. I don't know what it is, but it's unique, and I like it. I think her body looks great, like, her hair
Mhm,
looks great, everything about it. I'm just like, "Oh, it's unique, and it looks good."
mhm. Yeah, I love the braids with it. It really
Yeah.
just, like, came together. There's something very, like, sorta Greek goddessy about it,
Yes.
but I
Yeah.
don't know. It's
Totally.
just really neat.
Mhm. And then my number 2 is Elle, because I also love the archival Ralph Lauren. I love Ralph
It's so
Lauren. She looks
good.
incredible. She looks incredible. I
Her
just
chest
love
looks amazing.
and I
Like
just love her outfits all the time. She's styled
Me
by,
too.
Samantha McMillan, and I follow her on Instagram as well. Just always incredible. Just always, like, very yeah, like, simple, but, like, effortless looking, just, like, fantastic. And then my number 1 is Ariana, of course. I just love anything this girl's wears. She's wearing custom Alberta Ferretti.
Yeah,
That's how you say that. Styled by La Roche. Very Glinda, very pink. She
and
looks
also
great.
very her. Like,
Yeah.
it's very in tune with, like, all of the wicked press looks that she's had,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
I feel like she's, going through a process of coming back to, like, her own sense
Yeah.
of style rather than it being specifically, like, thematic to all the press, and
Yes.
it just looks very Ari, and it's a very mature dress for her as well.
I agree, and I like the brown hair. She looks great with brown hair, obviously,
Yeah,
because it's more her natural hair color.
Augie.
And then I think they were saying that was inspired by I cannot remember the person's name, but, like, another person from, I think, maybe the '70s?
Oh, I could see it. Absolutely.
Yeah, so it was, like, inspired
Yeah,
by, like, another dress that someone wore, but then it
yeah.
was custom. So it's
I
got
love,
kind of,
like
like, that older
it
feel to
had,
it.
like, a sheer top with, like, some
Yeah.
jewels or something on it, and I
Yeah.
find that's very '70s.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, it's something that Cher would have worn, like, back in the
Mhm.
day.
And I think she just looks really good in those, like, older, more, like, classic styles because she also wore that Bob Mackie from the Carol Burnett show
Oh,
on
right.
SNL, and I was like, "Oh my
See
god,
what I
you look
mean?
incredible." Like, I just think that style kinda suits her, like, that '70s, '60s kinda style, so
I totally agree.
yeah, love that one.
Okay.
So, for those who don't know, the Avengers Doomsday is coming out at the end of the year. They're putting out these trailers, yada yada. If you're not into, like, the MCU, you're not gonna give a shit, but I'm also not into the MCU. But this one thing makes me give a shit, and they had an X-Men teaser because the X-Men are coming to the Avengers or the MCU or however you wanna phrase it, and
Hey, they're here.
I can't stop thinking about the amount of times that I watched it, like, just sitting there just like, "Again, again, again." I
And
can't
again.
handle it. I can't handle it. Like, I'm sure listeners will know. In the future, I will probably talk about X-Men so many times. It's like my one super nerdy thing that I just fucking love to death. And the
Mhm.
fact I saw a lot of comments on it too of people being like, "I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe I've lived long enough that I'm seeing this happen, that the X-Men are
Exactly.
coming." Like, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's
And, like, it's
crazy.
only 1 minute of just, like, a little few clips that are gonna be in what's, like, probably gonna be a 3-hour movie,
I know.
and we're just
I
hoping that the movie is gonna center on the X-Men, but we have no idea. We don't
no
really know what to
idea.
expect, but,
No. Professor
I
X
mean
and Magneto were in the trailer, and then they're playing chess, as the old guys do,
as they do.
and then Cyclops
Being
shows
gay,
up
playing chess.
playing chess. Literally, just 2, you know, gay boyfriends just hanging
Yeah.
out playing chess together in their, like, broken down mansion. Cute.
At least they're still together.
At least they're still together. And then it just goes to Cyclops in a comic accurate costume, which makes me wanna lose my fucking shit, and he's
Which you
just
did.
which I did, which I did. And then he's just, laser beaming it out of his eyeballs,
While
and I'm
screaming.
like while screaming, and I'm like,
Mhm.
"That's great." With possibly a sentinel behind him, we're not sure.
Okay.
We're assuming as such, but
Okay. We'll find
me
out.
me being the X-Men people on Reddit, theorizing as such.
The little X-Men community.
The little X-Men community, yeah.
I am so happy for you.
I
Like,
know,
it's
thank you, thank
so
you.
thrilling. Like, your family is back.
That's what it feels like. I can't believe
Yeah.
it. It's so thrilling.
No, I'm so excited. I'm excited to see the trailer in theaters just to really
Yeah,
feel the full impact. Watching it on your
yeah,
phone only does so much, and
totally.
yeah, it'll absolutely be chilling. Ugh,
Mhm.
I'm
I can't
excited.
wait. I can't
And
wait.
just the fact that the movie I mean, we won't get into it too much, but the movie comes out end of the year, end of
Mhm.
2026, December 18th,
I
same
think
day
so.
as Dune 3. It's gonna be an insane day to be a nerd.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot.
It's fine. We're fine.
That's fine.
Everything's fine.
Fine. Oh,
So that is our little culture catch up. Let's just call it that. Are you ready to get into your hyperfixations?
yeah.
I want you to go first.
Okay.
Yeah, because mine's going to be just so like horny.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Jessica, what is your
Mhm.
hyperfixation this week?
Okay, so I got for you Pride and Prejudice, the 1995 version produced by BBC. I watched
BBC.
this BBC. I watched this over the Christmas break because I'm not really like a Christmas movie person. I wanted something cozy. It was available. I like costuming, so I was like, I should give this a chance. And then I fucking loved it, which is wild. If you know me personally, because I watched the 2005 version in 2021 and absolutely fucking hated it.
Which is
So quick
nuts, but
it's a
okay.
a quick turnaround, a really like, I disliked the 2005 version so much that I was like, "I'm gonna donate my copy of Pride and Prejudice because 'cause I'm never gonna read this book because this sucks."
Wow.
And then I
Wow.
watched the 1995 version, and I was like, "Hell fucking yeah, I love this."
Oh
So,
my
it's kinda
God.
crazy, it's kinda
So you haven't
crazy.
read the book. You haven't read the book
I
then,
have not
right?
read the book.
Okay, I have a
No.
copy if
Mm-mm.
you need. If you need to dive
Okay,
back
'cause mine is
in and
gone.
try it's gone. It's in someone else's library now.
Truly. But for those who don't know, which, like, it'd be kinda crazy if you didn't know what Pride and Prejudice is, but so the
Okay.
1995 and 2005 version are based on a novel by Jane Austen from
Heard of her?
1813. Have you heard of Miss Jane Austen? Haven't read a single one of her books, but I've watched some adaptations, that's where I'm at.
Mhm, that's enough.
So it's about this girl named Elizabeth Bennet and her family, which includes 5 sisters, which is crazy, and her mother and her father, and her mother wants to, like, marry off all her and all of her sisters so they can secure their future because, like, they don't have any sons, so then their cousin is gonna like, when the dad dies, their cousin's gonna, like, get the house and all the money and stuff, so they're like, "Fuck." And
It's
then
like a
this
whole thing.
guy it's like a whole thing, and then this guy comes to town, this, like, rich bachelor, and he yeah, comes to town, buys a house, and then all the girls are like, "Ooh, a guy."
Who dat?
a marital bachelor, and he brings a friend with him, and his friend is
Mhm.
Mr. Darcy. So,
Mhm.
romance ensues, basically. It's a historical romance, it's very, like, yearning, very pining, very, like, all of
Things
those
left
things.
unsaid sort of thing. Yeah. Oh,
Misunderstandings,
hell yeah.
like, all talking about, like, class issues and, like, money, pride, prejudice, you know.
Prejudice. Yes.
That's what it's about, and then there's been, like, a ton of adaptations, but the BBC created a 6-episode series, so from what I've read online, apparently it's pretty accurate to the book. They've changed things, but it's 6 episodes, so, like,
I know.
you would
Take with that what you
assume
will. Yeah.
that it's, like, a pretty close adaptation of the book, and then Colin Firth plays Mr. Darcy, and Jennifer Ehle plays Elizabeth Bennet.
I've seen her in something before. Like, she's got a super
Yeah.
familiar face.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen her in anything, but obviously, like, Colin Firth is super famous. Apparently, they both, like, got super famous because of the adaptation. Like, I
No
think it did
way.
really well at the time. And then what I read also was, which is crazy, that, like, the girl who wrote Jones loved the 1995 version and then wrote Bridget Jones and
Yep.
based the guy
Yep.
off of Mr. Darcy, and then Colin Firth plays Mr. Darcy in both of them. It's, like, crazy.
Literally. I just rewatched that recently over the Christmas break as well. It's so
Yeah,
crazy.
that's so
Yes.
crazy. So
Mhm. Colin Firth, you are
oh,
just so
Colin
handsome.
Firth. Oh my god, he's so handsome. I was
I've
like,
loved him since What a Girl Wants. I think that was the first time I
"Oh,
watched him, and I was like,
yeah.
"Who is this beautiful British man?"
Beautiful British man with, like, dark brown hair. I mean, what do you want from me?" So I think when I was like and then I was, like, Googling because I was like, "Why did I like the 1995 version and not the 2005 version?" Because it kinda seems like most people love the 2005 one. You've liked the 2005 one,
I love
don't
it.
you?
It's one of my all-time
Yeah.
favorite movies, which is why
Yeah.
it's crazy you don't like it. But hey,
I
we
but
listen, we
hey,
don't
we listen,
judge.
we don't
We respect each
judge.
other's opinions here. That's the point of this podcast.
I just feel like, 1, I think I found out I don't love Keira Knightley. I don't
Mhm.
think she really does it for me. So that
Which
could
is crazy because you like Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
yeah, but I don't like her in it, I don't think. Because I rewatched it recently and I was kind of like, I'm here for, like, Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom. I don't think I'm here for her.
Can't relate.
Which, like, couldn't be me. And I just feel like, I don't know, like, in comparison, like, comparing the 2, I just feel like because there's so much talk, yeah, about, like, the class system and, like, why 'cause then when I was watching the movie, I was like, "Why can't they just be together?" Like, I don't get it. But in the 1995 one, because it's 6 episodes, I was like, "Oh, I get why he's, like, kind of hesitant to be with her because her family's fucking crazy." And
No,
he's
that
like,
makes
"Oh,
total
it's gonna,
sense.
like, look badly on me." But, like, in the movie, I was just like, "Okay." Like, I didn't get it because I had no maybe I would like it better now knowing, like, what's going on. But, like, as a first jump into Pride and Prejudice, like, I didn't read the book, I didn't know anything about it. I was just kind of like, "Okay?" Like, I didn't get it.
I think the
Maybe that was the
movie
problem.
version yeah, maybe. I think the movie version, though, really relies on you liking those 2 leads, and if
Yes.
you're telling me that Keira Knightley doesn't do anything for you,
Yeah.
she's, like, most of the movie, so
And then I was like
like
'cause I had never seen Matthew Macfadyen in anything
Mhm.
before this, and I love like, I watched it and then I had seen Succession afterwards, and I love him in Succession, but then upon rewatching some clips to kind of just, like, see if I still would dislike him or like him, because I now that I know him as Tom, I was like, "I don't think he's a good Darcy.
That
I
is
really don't."
crazy.
He's just like I was, like, watching these clips of him, like, saying the scenes, like, saying the lines, and I was just like, "I don't buy it." So I
But
think
now
it
now
was
that you have, like, a comparison, like, that does make
yeah.
sense.
Yeah. I was just like, I really don't I don't buy the cast. I don't buy any of it. Which is crazy.
I am aghast.
Yeah. And then I also saw, like, people were saying, which I agree, that the, like, 2005 version is more, like, moody, everyone's more, like, brooding, the cinematography is more moody, and then the 95 version is very, yeah, like, light, airy. It's like a TV show, so it's, like, not as dramatic, I guess. So maybe that's why I liked it better. I
It was
really
more,
don't
like,
know.
lighthearted in a sense?
Yeah, and it was, like, funny. Like, I was laughing,
Yeah, the
but
movie is not funny at all.
it's
It has
not, but
its
then
funny moments, but, like,
yeah.
they're really rare.
Yeah, like, it was really funny. Lizzie is so quick-witted and sarcastic, and her sister dynamics, they're also, like, silly. Like, I liked that it was silly. And then
Okay.
the other one, it was, like, really moody, so I was just, like, not really understanding.
Yeah,
And I don't know which version is more accurate to the book, but that was just, like, my experience with the 2.
interesting.
And then I wanna talk quickly about the costumes because that's the reason I watched it. So,
Please, the floor is
the
yours.
floor is mine, thank you. I saw, that the Jane Austen house, like, the house that she lived in, there was, like, this essay written by Hilary Davidson, who's a dress and textile historian, curator, and archaeologist. I read her little
Okay,
essay about the costumes to kinda, like, get an idea, and I just thought her ideas that she was writing in the essay were so interesting and, like, how the costumes, like, they really wanted to, like, reflect the characters, so, like, even though you did get a lot of time with the characters, the costumes also really set it up to, like, make you understand who the people were,
cool.
which I love that shit. So she was saying that the one, sister who's kind of like I don't even know how to describe her. Lydia.
Oh, Lydia,
Oh,
Lydia, Lydia,
Lydia.
Lydia. Who
Oh
plays her in the adaptation, like, the
oh,
TV
some
show?
girl. I don't even know.
Sorry to that girl.
Sorry to that girl, some girl. She's very, like, reckless, impulsive, and then so
Mhm.
all of her necklines are really low, and then, like, her other sister who's more reserved, all of her necklines are, like, at her chin.
I like when it's very specific to the character rather than just
Yeah,
having everyone just dress time accurate or whatever, like, decade I don't know what
yeah.
era accurate is, I guess, what I'm
Era
saying.
accurate, yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
nice
then
if it's actually, like, tailored to each specific character and how
exactly.
they would want to dress.
Exactly, and then they were saying that they put Lizzie in lots of, like, grounded, earthy, warm tones, which, like, reflected her personality and her character. Like, I just like that shit. Like, it's cool.
It's
And
really
so even
cool.
though they did wanna make it, like, really accurate, like, they did those things to reflect the character, so some of it's not, like, super accurate. Like, they had the, more wealthy people dressing in deeper colors and richer fabrics to highlight their background in contrast to the Bennetts, so you could, like, see the divide, and I just
Absolutely,
think that's
yeah.
interesting.
That is really interesting.
Yeah. And then I have to shout out the most iconic costume from the show
Which
is
one?
which you haven't seen, so, like, I don't even know if you're gonna know the reference,
Just
but
paint the picture for me. I'll
so this
imagine it in my head.
scene and if people have seen the '95 version, you know exactly what I'm gonna say because it's a very, very popular and iconic costume. So, basically, Mr. Darcy is going to a lake, and he's fully dressed in his little suit and stuff, and he takes everything off and jumps into the lake, and then so afterwards, you see him walking with, like, just his little white shirt on. Remember, this is Regency England, and he's dripping wet, and it's, like,
Ugh.
clinging to his body.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then he runs into Lizzie, like, at the same time, so it's, like, this crazy seeing him, like, undone when he's supposed to be this, like, super, like, quiet, reserved, brooding man, and you just see him in this, like, wet shirt. It's great. It's a great scene,
Oh, that
very
sounds
iconic.
amazing.
Yeah.
I'll look it up. Just that
Apparently
scene.
it's a big deal in the community of these Pride and Prejudice lovers.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so just
Colin.
Colin coming out of that
Colin.
lake, dripping wet. I just, like
I love that
God,
man.
I've never really thought of that man, but, like, upon watching just the way that he can do these, like, longing, yearning stares at Lizzie from, like, across the room. She's,
Mhm.
like, playing piano, and he's just eyeballing her, but, like, it's so sexy. Like, he's in love with her, and then she's like, "Oh, I hate him." Like, oh my god. I feel like his looks really sold it for me. And
Oh, I love that.
I don't remember, like, Matthew in the 2005 version. I don't remember that. Does he do that?
I mean, a little bit, yeah. It's just
Yeah.
I would say, like, it's probably just edited and it's been a while. I think I
Yeah.
watched it, like, rewatched it maybe 2 or 3 years ago, so it's not entirely
Yeah.
fresh in my brain, but,
Yeah.
um, yeah, I mean, the definitely, like, the pining and yearning stares are there with Matthew, but
Right.
I don't there isn't moments like him being soaking wet, like, I
Yeah.
don't know, and then having that type of interaction, I find basically from what you're describing, I would say the difference between the series, which I haven't watched yet, but now you've
Yeah.
completely sold me on it,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna need to watch 6
See?
episodes, I can do that.
See?
Um, just that, like, the tone is different. So it sounds like
Yeah.
it's just a bit more lighthearted and then
Yeah.
allowing for those moments of, like, humor with him running
Yeah.
into Lizzie like that. That
Yeah.
wouldn't happen in the movie one. The movie one's really
Exactly.
serious. It feels like the
Yeah.
stakes are really high with
Yeah.
everything and that everyone's just so intense all the time,
Yeah.
except
And
for
I just
Lydia.
don't except for Lydia, except for her.
Girl.
Yeah, and I just think that, like, the show did such a good job at just, yeah, telling me who the characters were, what was even going on, what the dynamics are, and then I understood why Darcy, even though he says it in such a terrible way, why he was like, "I don't know if I wanna be with you, but I'm in love with you."
Yeah.
The worst way to, like, tell someone is like, "Your family sucks," actually, and they're, like, super
Yeah.
embarrassing, but, like, "I'm, like, really into you, and I think your eyes are beautiful," and she's like, "Fuck you, man." Like, what?
I
But then
mean,
when he
half of
said
her sisters are
that
really annoying, so I kinda get it,
literally,
yeah.
and her mom is so embarrassing. Oh my
Oh, I
god.
know. She's embarrassing in the movie too.
Yeah, just the worst.
Yeah.
So, like, I get it, I got it. I'm glad I'm on board 'cause I also watched Sense and Sensibility last year, and I loved it, so
So good,
maybe I
right?
should give Jane Austen a chance. Maybe I should.
Obviously, the older adaptations. Oh, you saw that there's gonna be a new Sense and Sensibility that's coming out
I
on Netflix?
did.
Yeah,
I did. I won't be watching
I'll
it.
watch it, but I'll report back. I'll let you know.
I just, like,
The
how could you
You
like,
can't do it
yes,
better than the last one. Like, it was so, 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 so good.
it was perfect.
Emma
As
Thompson
someone
wrote the
yes.
screenplay and everything, and
Yes.
it's like it from what I've heard and what my mom has
Yeah.
even told me because that's one
Yeah.
of her favorite movies,
Oh, yeah.
it's, like, very accurate to the book. So,
See? And it also has that lighter tone, like, I think Jane Austen's books are lighter, so I think that makes sense to have it that way.
I've read Pride and Prejudice, and I will tell you,
Mhm.
yes, it is. There is it
Yeah.
her books are comedic. They just, like,
Yeah.
it I would say, like, there's tension and everything like that that
Mhm.
comes with being
Yeah.
a woman in Regency era, but
Of course.
that's just the time that she's writing
Yeah.
in. So,
Yeah.
but for the most part, her books are really lighthearted and really funny. I mean, even like the
Yeah.
beginning of Pride and Prejudice, I think the first page is like the first paragraph or whatever is really humorous. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know why Joe Wright decided to go in such
Yeah.
a serious direction with the movie.
Mhm.
I think it's probably I would say overall probably less known for its acting and the screenplay and everything and more known for the cinematography,
That's what
you
when I was
know?
looking it up, that's what everyone was kind of like, "Oh, but the cinematography is so great." And I'm like, "Yeah, but,
Yeah,
like, if it's not, in my opinion, as good or good at all, then, like, it's
totally.
hard to kinda get on board with it even though it looks pretty."
No, I totally know what you mean. Hey, there's something for everybody. If you like the movie, watch the
Truly.
movie. If you like the show, watch the show. If you like
Yeah.
both, watch both.
Truly. Or watch,
Mhm.
there's one from the '80s, I think. Or there was a bunch. When I was looking it up, I'm like, "Oh my god, there's so many."
Guys, the book is, like, really old, so, like
Yeah.
I don't know how old it is, but I think it's really old.
1813.
Oh my god.
I looked it up.
That's not even like, that is not even a real year. Like,
When
that's
was that? What do you
when what
mean?
do you even mean?
What do you mean, romance back in the 1800s? Surely not. Which is crazy, like, when you think about, like, time and, like, that was written in 1813, and, like, it was Regency era England, and then I'm like, "When did the Wild West happen? Isn't that in the 1800s?" Like, the 1800s was a crazy time period, I
A
think.
lot of things were happening at the same time.
Yes, in
Yeah.
completely different ways because 'cause they're different parts of the country. Because not everything's connected.
Different parts of the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant when I said country.
Oh, yeah.
Different
No,
parts
I
of the
thought so.
country too, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Was there a Wild West in Europe? Or was that very specific
No,
to
that's just the
Mm,
West, I'm
it's
thinking.
just the West. Okay.
Mhm,
The
mhm.
Wild West was just in the West.
Yeah, but I feel like Gangs of New York was happening at the same time, maybe? I don't
I
know
think
when
it
that
was too,
was.
though.
Look, it was the 1800s, and that feels very English, even though it's in
Dude,
America.
the thing about the 1800s, they feel very English.
They do. No matter what it is, they feel English. So that was my hyperfixation. What about you?
My hyperfixation this week, has actually been over 2 or 3 weeks. It's been an
Yeah.
ongoing hyperfixation. It is Heated Rivalry.
Mhm.
It is something that I consumed over the holidays along with seemingly the rest of the world.
Seems
Um,
like it. It's all I'm seeing now.
First of all, I'll say, if you have not heard of Heated Rivalry, I'm just going to assume that you're new to the planet or that you're
Mhm.
a bear emerging from hibernation. If
Yeah.
so, hello, welcome. Please don't eat us. I just need to tell you about this amazing show. So, the show is about two elite hockey captains. They're on rival teams and they secretly engage in like a years long affair, situationship, whatever you want to call it. It just starts as sex, like literally, first episode, 15 minutes in, they banging. But over 6-hour-long episodes, it progresses into something more. The reason why I became so obsessed with it, just like the chemistry between the male leads, Hudson Williams and Connor Story, they're both so hot and they're both so funny and they both seem to have the sweetest friendship and
Yeah.
their chemistry on screen is just electric. And I was just immediately sold. First episode, sold. So,
Sold. Yeah.
sold. Absolutely.
Watched the, first episode because I wanted to know what was going on, and I liked it. I'm not gonna watch it, though. Like, it's not for me. So it's like but, I watched the first episode just to, like, see what you were talking about and to see, like, what the whole hubbub was about, and I was like, "Yeah, I get it. It's not for me, but I get it."
You just kinda wanted to just dip your toe in,
I
understand what the heck's
did.
going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially
Yeah.
because it's like the way everyone's talking about it is as if it's like
Exactly.
full on porn, and I'm like, I
Yes.
mean, they're not showing certain things.
Mhm.
I have been on a YouTube rabbit hole just watching as many interviews as I can of them because they're just so delightful. They're fully my dopamine right now.
No.
So,
I love
it's
that.
been really nice. Yeah, so Hudson, he is actually from Kamloops, which we discovered. He
Yes.
went to Langara as well, which is
Yes.
so crazy.
He lives
Uh,
in Vancouver, doesn't he?
I think so.
Oh my
It
god, that's
appears
wild.
so. I know.
That's wild.
So crazy. Just like, I don't know, it kinda makes me uneasy though, like the idea of like your celebrity crush just like being around.
Yeah, I just bump into him at the coffee shop or something.
No, don't
Or is
please
that
don't
the same
happen to
movie
me
theater?
ever. No, please don't. I can't. I'd really just don't think I would be able to handle it, especially since I've seen so much of him.
Yeah, that's so true. I love that show you're in where you're naked. It's
I
so
love
great.
it. I love your butt. So Hudson plays Shane Hollander. He is a very no nonsense, very like almost sort of straight edge, but not really. But just that he's like he doesn't partake in much fun and
Mhm.
he's really focused on hockey and everything. And when he's 18, at the beginning of his career, he meets this guy named Ilya Rozanov. He's from Russia and they don't hit it off right at the start. They don't like each other, but there's a spark between them. And
Mhm.
then it ignites a little bit over the course of the first episode. And
Mhm.
then it just turns into something really beautiful. And it, even though they like, hook up in the first episode, because it's literally just sex, I would still call it slow burn because it
Right.
develops over the course of those 6 episodes
Mhm.
into like an actual relationship. So it's really fun to watch. So the other guy, he's more like he's very cocky, very arrogant seeming. But underneath all of that, he's a very sensitive soul.
Aw.
And it's really
Russian guy?
lovely. The Russian guy.
Mm.
Shane is really uptight, and underneath a lot of that is a sensitivity as well. But what it is, well, you find out he's neurodivergent, and you find out that he's
Mm.
on the autism spectrum. And it's not explicit in the show, but the author, Rachel Reed, of the book series that it's based on, has said that Shane is autistic.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
so it's really cool to, like, see that representation, you know?
Yeah.
I would say between the 2 of them, I love Shane the most. He I find the most relatable in a sense, and,
Mhm. Mhm.
I see, there's a lot of anxiety that he holds in himself, and he's self-regulating his emotions a lot, which I
Right,
think
right,
has to
right.
do with the autism as well, and I don't know, I just loved him so much, and I started the book, and I'm
Mhm.
liking him in the book as well, and I don't know, it's just the best feeling when you find a fictional character that you just become immediately obsessed with.
Yeah, and then you can, like, relate to, and that you just yeah, you like and then it's interesting the dynamic of being, like, obsessed with a fictional character versus, like, an actor or something. I don't know how to describe it, but it's weird.
It's
It's
weird,
kind of like
and
it's weird.
when you like the fictional character and the actor, it's even
Yeah,
crazier.
it's
That's
even
a
crazier.
double whammy.
Yeah.
It really is. Um, but yeah, like, I absolutely can relate to, like, all of his anxiety that he's feeling. It's a lot of it having to do with, like, perfectionism and
Mhm,
him wanting to be the best all the time. It's pressure that's, like, put on to him sort of by his own mom, but most of it is put on by himself, and
mhm,
that's relatable. I definitely put most of the pressure on myself than other people put on me.
mhm.
So, I don't know, I just really, really love him and wanna protect him at all
Oh,
costs.
yeah.
Is that so wrong?
Is that so wrong? That's so sweet.
There's this really lovely scene in the finale when he's having a conversation with his family. Ilya's there, and they're discussing something very important, and he's feeling the stress of it, and he starts having a panic attack.
Mm,
And then his family and Ilya, they comfort him, and it's just a very realistic scene of what it's
mhm,
like to just feel completely overwhelmed. Like, he puts his head down on the table and he's trying to calm himself. He's, like, aware of what's happening.
mhm.
I know it's probably a very underrated scene to a lot of people because everyone's talking about every other scene, all the sex
Yeah,
scenes that are
yeah,
brilliantly choreographed, but that's one that I think about a lot personally.
yeah. It's
Mhm.
nice.
And yeah, I cried. What about it? Okay?
What about it? What do you want from
Yeah, I
me?
sobbed. It's fine. None of your business.
None of your business.
It was really lovely to watch, though, over Christmas. I loved that it was, like, being hockey, it made it perfect for
Yeah.
winter, but the reason why I loved it, just the way that it handles male vulnerability
Mm,
specifically, like, vulnerability
mhm,
in general, but specifically with men, like, I think it dives into it really well in such a delicate way without it being, like, kinda too shoved in your face, which it easily
mhm.
could have been. Um, but it's like, as we know, like, it can be hard for men to open up and be vulnerable
Yeah.
with their emotions and everything, and the 2 characters in it, like, they have a hard time opening up to themselves, to their family, to their friends, to each other, and honestly, even though, like, the show is being known to be about sex, I actually think it's more about vulnerability than anything. And it's really lovely to see them, like, as each episode progresses, the intimacy progresses in terms of the emotional intimacy.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's nice. That's good to hear because, like, especially in a sport like hockey where they're all supposed to be, like, tough guys and whatever
Exactly.
else, that they can kind of have those layers to the characters.
Exactly. Both the TV show and the book series, like, they take place, like, 10 years ago,
Mhm.
which you would think, like, obviously, that's not that long ago, but also we have come a long way since then, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
do now have at least some out hockey players, I believe. I'm not sure if there's out male hockey players.
No, I
No?
remember I saw an article about it, and it was yeah, there's no current out male hockey players in the NHL. There is one guy who left and then came out, but as of right now, there's no out NHL players, no.
That makes me sad because I know they ain't all straight.
No, there's no way.
There's no way.
Just, like, math-wise,
Statis
percentage-wise.
statistically impossible. But yeah, no, I just thought it was a really lovely show, and it made me really happy, and I
Mhm.
rewatched it. I finished I watched the finale when it aired and then immediately was like, "And again."
And again, let's go again.
And now reading the book, and now I'm like, "Okay, well, when I finish the book, I guess I could start the show again."
Yeah, and just, like, see how it compares to the book.
Exactly. If I watch it a 4th time, though, like, check it like, you need to check in. You need to make sure
Like
I'm okay.
"Are you okay? Do you need something else to watch?" There's so many TV shows, though.
Go to therapy.
Go to therapy, maybe. Are they making, like, a
You
second season?
they
Oh,
got
okay.
immediately renewed basically in the midst of it airing,
Yeah.
just because it was immediately so popular. The creator of it, Jacob Tierney, he's Canadian as well. He
Hmm.
actually do you know that show Letterkenny?
Yeah.
He was I think the creator or writer or whatever on that, so
Oh, cool. Good for
yeah.
him. That's
Mhm.
cool.
I know, I was like, "Where did this guy come from?" I'm like, "Oh, Letterkenny's been around," so
It's been around, yeah.
it's been around. Um, yeah, he said that he's gonna adapt the 2nd book in the series because there's 2 books specifically about Shane and Ilya, and
Okay.
then, he said he's gonna incorporate things since it's like, it's got multiple books in the series that cover other
Like couples
couples,
and stuff? Yeah.
so he said he's gonna try to intertwine those in there as well to make everyone happy, which, like, good luck, sir.
Good luck, but that's
You can't
exciting.
make you can't make everybody happy, but it's
No.
very exciting. So hopefully they start filming that this year and then get it maybe at the end of the year, if not 2027.
Who knows these days with how long things take? I don't even understand.
Honestly,
Could be years from now,
honestly.
you'll get your little season 2.
Maybe
Who's to
I'll
say?
have moved on by then. Who's to
Be like,
say?
"Hockey, that's dumb. I don't wanna watch hockey players boning."
I've moved on to baseball.
I moved on to baseball romance, croquet romance. So when I, like, see people talking about it online, like, it feels like it's mainly women. Is that true, do you think? Are, like, queer men watching it? Are men watching it? Are women the main audience? And if so, why, do you think?
Thank you for your question, Jessica.
You're
Um,
so welcome.
I have thought about this a lot. I've even done my own, like, research on it to really understand this.
Mm.
I know that there's a whole culture of women that love to watch male romance, that like to,
Yeah.
write fan fiction and create fan art and it's a whole
Mhm.
community. I think specifically with Heated Rivalry, there's a multitude of reasons why I think women are the primary audience. It's
Mhm.
straight women that are enamored, it's queer women that are enamored, trans women. So there's depends on the lived experience of each woman, why they're obsessed with it.
Mhm.
But my theory is that they are looking for a story that does not where they don't have to immediately relate with the female character. They can
Mm.
just watch it very passively, you know?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
And I mean, I could
That's
just say women
interesting.
in general, like, for a lot of people, there's a lot of trauma that can be involved with sex and romance between men and women. So when you
Mhm.
have just 2 men, that removes that from the equation, like, entirely. And so
And then
then
you can
you
still
don't
watch the romance part of it and be into, like, the
exactly.
tension and the yearning and whatever, yeah.
Without being, like, feeling uncomfortable watching sex scenes
Right.
where you might feel like, "I don't feel safe right now,"
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I immediately am putting myself in the woman's shoes, and there's this big man, you know? But ne with this one, you get 2 big men, and they're
Yeah.
taking care of each other.
Yeah. Okay,
There's,
that
like
makes sense.
right? They're checking in with each other in terms of consent.
Yeah, that makes sense, that makes sense. Interesting. Never
So
thought of it like that.
that's one theory. The other thing is that statistically, there
Mm.
is 2 hot men. And
Mm.
if you're a straight woman and you like hot men,
True,
you got
true.
2 to choose from.
That's
So
true.
if one's not doing it for you, well, there's another one, and maybe that guy will do it for you. Whereas
Maybe.
when you're watching a straight romance, it's like there's only one guy. So, like, for
Yeah.
example, like, I'm just gonna say normal people because that's, like, the first thing that comes to mind. If you're not a Paul Mescal fan, which
Yeah.
I don't think you are,
Not.
then there's not really anything for you, you know?
That's so true, that's true. Okay, okay, I
Right?
understand that. Yeah.
And then for a lot of people, we had the joy of thinking both Connor and Hudson are attractive, so
Yeah. You're like,
exciting for
"Double.
us.
How nice."
Exactly. So just thinking of it from, like, a math standpoint, and
Sure.
I can't take credit for that theory, that was fully Hudson's theory, but I was like, "Yeah, he's onto
You're like,
something."
That makes sense."
Okay, so there was, one of the many interviews that I watched, they were asked that question as well, and, so Hudson said, and mentioned this earlier, this was his quote, "You can live vicariously through the characters and feel safe when you have 2
Mhm.
males and you're a woman watching it." And then Connor added to it, and he said, "There's a certain spectatorship to it and a separation that allows for safety." Does that make
Right.
sense?
That does make
Yeah,
sense. That's so interesting.
I know, and it's something I'd never thought of before. Um,
Yeah.
I think another thing they were sort of alluding to as well is that it also removes misogyny and sexism, any of those sort of themes completely. And like, it's a total bummer when that's part of the equation, right?
Right. Mhm.
Whereas this one, I feel like it's just pure fantasy. My third theory is I think that For the most part, women are exhausted by straight men, and they don't really wanna watch a lot of stories about straight men, but they don't wanna write men off entirely.
Right, so they're like, "Let's just watch 2 gay guys."
Exactly.
Everything that you're saying makes so much sense, and it also makes so much sense why it's not for me. Like, everything you're saying, I'm just like, I understand, but I don't that's not me." So,
But
that's
I don't
why
want this.
I don't want that. I understand why women would want that, but that's not the girl that I am. So, I'm happy for y'all so much. Oh my god. You have no idea how happy
Oh
I
my
am for
god.
you.
Oh my god, thank you. Yeah, pretty much all of the reasons I have said so far, I would say
Yeah.
are reasons why I like it as well.
Yeah.
So, I'm
That's
I'm speaking very
amazing.
broadly, but it's why I like it, you know?
Yeah,
It
totally.
Was I thinking about that while I was watching it? No, it was
Right.
only in retrospect of me being like, "Why the fuck did I like this show so
Yeah.
much?" Because it's
Yeah.
not like it's everyone's calling it prestige, and I'm like, "I don't think it's prestige, I think it's quite soapy, I think it's
Yeah.
just, like, added into another list of, fun romance series and movies and things like that." Okay, and then here's the last reason why I think it's popular, and probably the main reason.
What is she gonna say?
Just like how straight men like to watch lesbian porn,
Oh, yeah.
straight women like to watch gay porn.
Yeah,
So why
yeah.
wouldn't they enjoy a softcore gay porn show? Because that's basically what it is. And I'm not
Totally.
speaking for myself, I'm just speaking in a broader
Yeah.
sense.
No, that makes sense. Like, w if men can like lesbian porn, why can't women like gay porn? Is that
Literally,
not the same?
it's
You're
literally
just
the
watching hot
same.
people make up.
Exactly. It's basically softcore gay porn, but with a beautiful story, a
Yeah.
romance,
Yeah.
and a really great soundtrack.
Yeah. Did
So,
they ever
I
do in the show, since I only watched the first episode, did they ever do, like, the hockey fight thing where they're, like, fighting on the ice?
No,
Okay.
no fighting,
No kiss on the
no
ice?
fighting. Hopefully season
Mm.
2, we get some fights on the ice.
That'd be so cool. I love hockey, like, when they're fighting. That's
It's
great.
the best part of the
That's
game.
my favorite part of hockey.
I would say that's most people's favorite part of hockey.
Right when they throw the gloves off and they're just, like,
It's
punching
hot.
each other? That's
Ah!
hot. That's cool. I'm like, "They missed opportunity. Come on,
I
guys."
know, I know. Season 2? Jacob,
Season 2?
please? I'm gonna need some fighting. I'm gonna
If
need
you're
some
listening,
violence.
I'm gonna need I need violence. Sorry, guys.
The thing I did wanna end on, though, with women being the primary audience, I know that can be quite controversial, and there has been a
Mhm.
lot of backlash that has come out of that with women, supporting the show and being such major fans and sharing it with everyone. Even though it is about gay men, women are the main fans. I think I think where it gets a little where it borderlines on toxic is when
Yeah.
it just becomes very, like, harassy. Where it went too far specifically with Heated Rivalry is all of the digging into Hudson's sexuality
Mhm, mhm.
and them finding out that he had a girlfriend, which he hasn't confirmed either, nor should he
Yeah.
have to. It's none of our business. They're acting.
They're acting.
And I'm maybe one of the few that really doesn't give a shit if a straight actor wants to play a gay character. Acting is acting.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing that kind of when it was coming out and I was, like, hesitant to watch it, and then you've explained more, and I'm like, "Okay, well, it's just not for me." But, I just personally in, like, the if you're talking about, like, the romance publishing landscape, am I don't know what the word is, like, am I uncomfortable with the fact that, like, it's a female author writing a male-male romance? Like, I don't think that's the case. I think it's like, maybe that there's not a lot of queer male authors that are getting published writing male-male romance, and I'm like, maybe we should give them the floor and before we're, like, promoting these female-written male-male romances. I don't know. It's just, like, this weird gray area that, like, I don't know my feelings on, but it makes me feel weird.
I totally know where you're coming from, but then
Yeah.
my question is, where are all of the male
Yeah.
authors writing romance stories?
Yeah,
I don't
totally.
see other than, like, Nicholas Sparks, like, where are the other male
I
writers
don't
in the
know.
romance field? Because women are writing them, and they're getting
Yeah.
published, and,
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't they? But I do
Yeah.
see your point.
Yeah.
That thankfully, the book got adapted by a gay man.
Yes, that's
E
totally.
Exactly, so then you get that. more
I
of
think that
a
was a good move.
nuanced perspective. Oh, I
Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely. At the end of the day, this show made me happy. It made a lot of
Yeah.
people happy.
Yeah, that's nice.
It brought the internet together in a really positive way. I read a small essay by Evan Ross Katz. He wrote on a Substack about Heated Rivalry, and he was like, it was really nice for this thing to turn up right now in such a dark time when a lot of people just needed something to just watch and enjoy. And
Yeah.
in a time where everyone hate watches, it was nice
Yeah.
that we all watched something that brought us joy, you know?
Yeah, that is nice. I'm ready for what's his face to play Nightwing. That's not been confirmed, but that's what I'm hoping for.
Let's use our witch powers for good,
Like,
Hudson
let's
Williams. We
go.
are getting you that Nightwing role and whatever else you want. Same with you, Connor. Whatever you want, baby.
Whatever you want.
Okay, so this is the final part of the show. It's our final segment called This or That. It is when we decide between this or that.
It's just a chance for us to just give our opinion on something because I love giving my opinion on things.
Me too, even unprompted. In theme with us talking about romances and all that kind of stuff, I thought we would decide between two very popular romance tropes. The
Mm,
first one is enemies to lovers or rivals to lovers, and
mhm.
the other one is friends to lovers. So,
Yeah.
Jessica, would you like to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Off the cuff. Okay, enemies to lovers is obviously the better trope. You get the yearning, you get the tension, you get them hating each other, and then they love each other. The sexual tension in enemies to lovers is always so fucking great. That's what I'm here for. Friends to lovers is sweet. I understand. But, like, come on. I need the tension. That's why I'm here. I'm thinking of like Akatar. I'm thinking of like book lovers, beach read. I'm thinking of, like, all those great romance books that are very popular and people love because it's enemies to lovers. It's very
Period.
sex period.
You did it. I love that so much. I am not surprised that you said that since you have made it
No.
very known to me that you love that trope.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, now it's your turn. Clock starts now.
I also prefer enemies to lovers. I prefer the banter. I think it's so much sexier. Just like the humor and everything that comes with it. I think it's super hot. The idea of hooking up with someone that you hate, like, what a great idea, period. I think of so many of my favorite books have been enemies to lovers. I can think of Fourth Wing. We were just talking about Emily Henry with Book Lovers and Beach Read. Like, there's just so many great romance books and series and movies. I prefer the enemies to lovers overall. Friends to lovers is fine too. It's just not as sexy.
It's just not as sexy.
Please let us know what your favorite is. If you can leave a comment and tell us which you prefer, enemies to lovers or friends to lovers, we would love to know. And please tell us why.
Mhm. And then if you have some, like, really great enemies to lovers, recommendations, please let me know because I feel like I've consumed it all and I want more. Mhm.
I know. There's probably some deep cuts that we're not even aware of.
Yeah,
So
probably.
let a girl know.
Let a girl know.
Anyways, that's it from us. Thanks for listening to us talk too much. Please give us a follow, download the episodes. That's really helpful. Leave a comment, leave a review, share this episode with your friends if you want to, no pressure. And then sign up to be notified when new episodes drop every Friday. Okay,
Woo.
bye.
Bye.